even during those days, you still got the revenue coming in from Passion to Profit because it's recurring revenue, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even though I had to take a couple of days off of your program, I didn't take days off of my program.
Exactly.
My customers needed me.
All right, what's up everybody? Hope you're having a great day. Another day, another video. In this video, we're gonna have a conversation together with Ivo, who is one of our Passion to Profit. Ivo, welcome and thank you for getting on this call together with us.
Thanks, nice to be here.
Yes, how's everything been going for you? How's your day so far?
Today I've been a bit extra tired. There's a lot of stuff going on, but I'm still pushing through it.
Perfect. I love what I'm hearing. Ivo is one of our Passion to Profit students who've been absolutely crushing it. Why don't you tell us a little bit instead of me explaining who you are? Why don't you tell us who are you and what are you doing?
Yeah, so my name's Ivo. I'm living in Norway, 25 years old, and I've been doing dance ever since I was little. And for last years, I've been following Sebastian in my journey of my own, and I've always been looking up to him, like that guy. That's what I want to do. That's who I want to be. That's who I want to beat.
A better haircut. Just have a better haircut.
Yeah. So I was already thinking about doing something like this before I found out about Sebastian, but he had the keys to the way I wanted to work. So yeah, when you launched the program, I was like, sign me in right away.
Yeah, you were the first person to sign up to Passion to Profit.
Yeah, and because I have a background as a physical therapist and as a personal trainer.
Exactly.
And I've always wanted to combine the best of both worlds, where I take my education and my knowledge as a dancer and as a physical therapist and help dancers to get better. That's what I've always been burning for. That's what my passion is.
Yeah.
And during this program, it was a lot of things to get into. There's so much that it's kind of overwhelming, but it's overwhelming in a positive way, that you get to learn so much so quick.
Exactly.
And you get to be a part of a group where there are people going through the same things that you are going through.
Exactly.
You're giving me the shortcuts.
That's the thing, right? Like you don't want to take the detour. If you can go straight way to success, I mean, you want to take that route. I mean, that's essentially why I have mentors. That's why you have mentors. That's you're buying knowledge on a discount. That's essentially what getting a mentor is, right? And you started making money quite fast inside of our Passion to Profit. Like how
2 months.
2 months. 2 months before you started getting a return on your investment, which is absolutely amazing. I'm so happy, so proud of you. How has it been for you, considering, like, one of the things that I'm very focused on is making sure that I give you guys the right knowledge at the right time. Like, even if it's a lot of information, I do my absolute best to not give you everything at the same time, and making sure that you get the right content to fit the context, the bigger picture, right? How has that been? Like, is that something you can agree on, or how are you feeling with that?
Yeah, I feel like it's been like that. And when I started, we didn't have like this weekly schedule where we should be by every week. Exactly. I haven't looked into that part so much because I was doing my best the whole way. I was always like, when I had some free time, I was either working with the information I got through the program, or I was working on some back-end stuff.
Exactly. And that was the thing with you also, because that's also one of the reasons why you started making money fast with the program, right? I remember you texting me. I remember you texting us in the middle of the night to get a text, but it was like, hey, I just made my first sale. We're like, really? We're like, yeah, I made this much.
I was right in this room, just jumping with joy. It's crazy.
Yeah, and what was amazing also was that, because the thing is that what most people need to understand is that you have two jobs, right? One job or two jobs, and passion to profit.
More.
Yeah, tell us.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm a hustle. My DNA is 100% hustle.
I love it.
I'm working full time as a physical therapist. And I've have some part-time jobs where I can pick and choose. Where I've standed in front lines of Corona in the vaccination station and helped, because as part of the health personnel, I was a part of this frontline worker squad, and as well as a private caretaking home where I had some extra shifts.
And on top of all this, you're also starting your own company.
Starting my own company and neck deep into mining cryptocurrency.
Of course you are.
I have computer over there mining 1,500 euros a month.
Yes. Constant work.
And I'm gonna be honest. When I started the program, I had these things beside, and I had some work days that I had to take. But after that, it was too much. I needed to cut off on some things, and of course, I cut off on the things that I could choose my work days on. Exactly. Because with physical therapy, I can't do that. So I shifted my focus between physical therapy and passion to profit.
Yeah.
As well as keeping the mining going on.
Exactly. And even during the days, I remember you telling me, it's like, hey, like I worked so much, like I need to take a few days off, but I'll be back. And even during those days, you still get the revenue coming in from passion to profit because it's recurring revenue, right?
Yeah. Even though I had to take a couple of days off of your program, I didn't take days off of my program.
Exactly.
My customers needed me.
Exactly. So, and with that being said, because of that setup, it's recurring revenue. It's not that you get paid one time. The way we set it up is the way you are getting paid monthly, which is absolutely amazing. If there is anyone who's watching this right now and they're saying it's like, because you're also a dancer, right? You're not only a physical therapist, and we have people that are exclusively teaching dance inside of Passion to Profit. If someone is watching this and they say, yeah, but like, I'm not a physical therapist, even like you're a dance educator, but you're educating dancers in physical therapy and fitness, right? If someone is watching this and they are just a dancer, do you think that this method would work for them also?
It depends. It depends what you are passionate about. It depends what are you good at. It depends on what is your, as you call it, superpower.
Exactly.
My superpower is anatomy, injury prevention, training, health and fitness, and all of that. So that's why I channeled it into helping dancers with exactly that. I don't go around helping dancers with their style, like the way they dress.
Yeah.
But if this is something that you do, if you are very interested in fashion, if you're interested in all of those things, there is a market for that. So it depends. It's all about finding what you're really good at.
Exactly.
And
that's exactly what we help people with inside of Passion to Profit, right? It's like, I remember you said, okay, but I wanted to have this niche. And I remember telling you, it's like, hey, that's an awesome niche, but I'm not sure that these types of individuals are actually going to benefit your financial economy. Like, I'm not sure if they can pay your worth, right? And if there is anyone who's watching this and they're saying, yeah, like the Passion to Profit sounds amazing, but I'm not sure if I should take it, maybe it's a scam. If you talk to the people who are watching and explain how it is to be on the inside, and that if you think that they should take the jump and join us, if they're considering joining, what would you have to say to them?
So I've actually been improving, and not only have I been listening to you and your coaching and so on. Yesterday I was on another webinar hosted by one of Norwegian most leading mental trainers, and of course he was selling his own stuff and whatever. But at some point, that's a voice that I can also get input from. So what it's all about is when you have this desire, when you're burning for it, the price that you're paying to get there fast, it's like you can't even compare. And one of the tasks we had to do there yesterday was to think about us 1 year later or 5 years later, and 5 years ago. Where do you want to be in these 5 years? And then if you compare it to 5 years ago, what has happened in these 10 years? And if it costs you like a coffee less a day, or maybe maybe one trip to somewhere to get into this program, I think it's definitely worth it.
That's the thing. I'm glad to hear that. Champ, thank you so much for getting on this call together with me. You're awesome. I know you had a very intense day. I love the fact that you are showing us that we can do passion to profit, even if you're doing things on the side. The way we structured it is really to make sure that you do not need to, like, we don't want you to quit your job, right? Like, this is another source of income. This is not about making sure that you know, stop teaching in person or stop doing that, like stop your mining, stop your full-time job. You can do that if you want, but you don't need to. Passion to profit, the way it's structured, is to get you money, even if you have another day-to-day. So thank you for highlighting that. Really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
You're awesome. I will talk to you very soon, all right? See you on Monday, webinar time. Talk to you soon.
Yep.
Okay, ciao.